Hey guys, my name is Genesis and this video is on Mexico's dental tourism. Is it worth the price? Is it worth the trip, the travel time? Everything you need to know, how much my braces were and how much my crowns were. Let's get into it. So I recently discovered dental tourism. It's literally a huge thing, but a lot of people still don't know about it. Insurance here is super high, but if you go across the border, you can get the same exact treatment, same quality too, for a fourth of the price. So I had no idea that this even existed until maybe 2 years ago. I was bartending at a restaurant, and then I had some regulars who would always go to Cabo, or they'd always go like different places in Mexico, and they got dental work done all the time. And so they actually were the ones who told me about it. They were like rich, retired. They like made vacations out of it and everything. And they were telling me that it was like way cheaper, and it's all state-of-the-art equipment. Everything was just brand new and super high quality. And they were like pretty well off people. They were regulars at a fine dining restaurant. They're retired, so you know they know about good quality, and they were just really cool. So they recommended me to go because I really always wanted braces for the longest time, and I had a lot of dental work that I needed to get done as well. I never had the best quality treatment for my teeth, and I couldn't really afford much, and neither could my parents. I always wanted braces, and then once I turned 21, I was like, okay, I have enough money for just to cover my part, and then the insurance would be able to cover the other part. I did not know this, but after you're 21, your insurance no longer covers any orthodontic procedures. So that was like a really heartbreaking moment for me. So I got as much work done as I could at the time with the little bit of money that I had. I got crowns, I got fillings, but they were just like not good quality. Like you could see the black outlines, you could see silver. Like I had just a bunch of metal in my teeth. Like I have metal in my teeth now, but this is like braces metals. Yeah, so I just wasn't happy with it. Like I was really insecure about my smile, and like just like very self-conscious. Fast forward to later on. So I found out about this place, Molar City, and it's in Los Algodones, like right outside of Yuma. And it's literally like dental central, like it's medical central. Like they have med spas, they have pharmacies, they have lots of dentists, lots of what are those people called? People that sell glasses and that take eye exams. It's literally like 4 or 5 blocks of just medical buildings. It's a very touristy site. I was looking at different crowns, and here they were charging me like more than $1,000 per crown, and in Mexico it's like a fraction of the price. Like when I actually went to Los Algodones and I got the pricing on the phone and everything, and I had an appointment and all that stuff, we actually ended up driving over there. It's only like a 4-hour drive from where I live, and there's so many promoters there. Like people are all, it's like club promoters, like they just try to get you the best deals, and everyone's like reaching out to you. It can be overwhelming. So you just have to keep walking, or see if they can actually get you a better deal, because you know, it's the quality was actually really good. Like I was surprised. Like I know it sounds a little sketch, or like people that are trying to sell you, it just seems really sketch. Like you don't know who to trust, you don't know if they're really legit or not. But we took a leap of faith. We were walking towards the place that I was originally gonna go, and I'm pretty sure I got that recommendation off of TikTok too. I don't even remember the name, but there is a promoter who like reached out to us, and he spoke like super good English. Like he was like talking perfect English, and he was like saying how he could get a better deal for us. I think they quoted me for each crown to be like $500 plus $50 if I wanted it the next day per crown. So it would have been like just like a lot. It would have been like a lot more than I actually ended up paying, because I think I needed 2 crowns. I wanted to replace my crowns that I had because they had silver on the outlines of them, and I just didn't like that. So that was like the main reason why I went there. And he said that they could do it for $400, and I'm gonna get zirconium, which is like the best quality, and they have the lab connected to their office. They could get it done like the very next day for $400. So I'm not sure if that's like the regular price, but I think he was really just trying to get his commission, get us in. I was a little wary about it, but it ended up being literally like really good. So once I got the crowns in, the first day they did the x-rays on me, we actually ended up doing like a little vacation out of it because the couple that told me about this place recommended to stay at this resort that was literally right outside of Yuma, and it was a super pretty resort called Quechin Casino. They have a huge pool. We went during a time that was like not very busy, so there was not too many people there at all. I think it was like the off season, which is weird because the off season is in the summertime and the season where it's like busy is like the winter time. I guess it makes sense, like people don't want to go when it's like super hot. So we stayed there, we made a whole vacation out of it, just me and my mom, and we went night swimming. It was cool. And then we went the next day to get the crowns in, and it was perfect. They looked amazing. I was really happy with them. Oh, by the way, if you go during the busy season, which is in the winter, just expect to wait for a really long time for your dental work and also to get back into the US. I'll show you guys a video or a picture that I took of like how long the lines were, but because it's like insane. Like it was like a mile long. It felt like there's so many people that go during the winter, so I recommend going during the off season. But just know that during the off season, it's not as like lively. There might not be too many places that are open. If you want more of a vibe, then you know there's no like live performances. Like I've been going every 3 months, so I've been seeing how the seasons have changed. But yeah, if you're just going for dental work and just to get it in and out and less people go in the summer, just know it's gonna be really hot though. So I got 2 crowns, so I spent $800. And then I asked him about braces, and he said that they would be $1,600 for braces. And he said that I would only have to have them on for 1 year. So I was really thinking hard about it because I'm like, oh my god, that's so cheap. Like I really tried to get braces before and they were like $6,000 just out of pocket because insurance wouldn't pay for it. So I was like, you know what, just put them on me right now before I change my mind. And it's only a year. I'll just have adult braces for 1 year and that's it, so I can have a beautiful smile for the rest of my life. So I was like, okay, put them on me before I change my mind. And so the braces that I got, they're not the regular kind of braces. So they're called self-lingual braces, something like that. And they're actually not the kind that you can put like the little colored things on. They are like self-adjusting braces pretty much. So that means that they move on their own, and that means you don't have to go that often. They move faster than the regular types of braces. So I was like, okay, you know what, even though they're a little chunkier and they're not really that cute, I feel like I have ice, so it's like they are cute, but you can't really change the colors on them, so they're not really as fun, but they are faster. And they do work without you having to go constantly every single month to the dentist, which is perfect because it's Mexico. So I was like, just put them on me and then I'll just have to keep coming back. It's really not that bad. $1,600 is like such a steal. So that's where my mind was at, so I just went for it. It was like an impulsive thing. I am going to get retainers. They said it was $150, which is really not bad at all. So all in total, I ended up spending on 2 crowns, braces, my retainers, what I'm about to spend, $2,550. So that is really not bad at all for all the dental work that I got done. Like I think here that would be like 4 times more than what I spent. So that's the breakdown of just the dental work alone, but there are other factors that you have to take into account before considering to actually go to Mexico and get dental work done. Here are the extra cost breakdown. So I didn't only spend that much money. You have to take into account the hotel because we had to stay a night for the crowns, for the x-rays to get done the next day. Usually you just park, there's like a parking lot right before you get into the border. It's only $6 to park there the whole day, which is not bad. And we just ended up staying at the casino in the US that's literally a mile away, just to be on the safe side. So that was $260, and we only did that on the first time that we went just for the crowns. Other than that, we just went for the day, just went like super early in the morning, rented a car, and then drove back the same day. So we pretty much ended up being on the road for 8 hours. Those days were brutal. Every time we went, it was like very tiring. Like we were beat by the time we got home. It was like a 12-hour thing. So I did also have to rent a car every single time because my little car was not about to go on this crazy road trip, and I just didn't want to risk it, like getting overheated. And just through doing this so much, you really just learn all the tricks and all like the loopholes and like ways to get things cheaper. At first, I went through Kayak. So with Kayak, I ended up going with a company called Thrifty, which seems like it's gonna be thrifty, a thrifty price, but it wasn't. It was a hefty price actually. At first it says, oh, it's only gonna be $89 to rent the car, but then you factor in the insurance, lost and damage, prepaid gas, which the prepaid gas is unnecessary in my opinion, just a tip, because you can get gas cheaper and they're just gonna charge you the most. They also upgraded us, but the guy said that he didn't charge us extra, but like it was so early in the morning, I just didn't really sleep that morning, so I'm pretty sure he also charged for the upgrade that I didn't ask for. So all in all, total for the car rental the first time was $380, which is like crazy insane, and you do not need to pay even near that much to rent a car. That was definitely a learning lesson. Also, just I don't even recommend Thrifty, to be honest. Let you reserve your car at 6 a.m. online, but then they don't open until 8 a.m. So no one's gonna be there to help you until 8 a.m. We had to be in Mexico at a certain time for our appointment, and they almost made us miss our appointment. So it was just like super annoying. Anyways, the one that I actually do recommend, because I've tried like a few just through me going back and forth to Mexico, is Fox. So Fox is actually the best one in my opinion. They're the cheapest one, and they give you like really nice cars for like way cheaper. Like I was driving a Challenger. I was driving like muscle cars the entire time, and it was like the cheapest price. Like it was really affordable. I think for that one I only paid like $100 with everything included, like insurance, liability, the car, like everything. It was just like so easy. Yeah, I recommend Fox. And also another tip, don't buy the insurance through the third party. If you are gonna go with Kayak or one of those, don't buy the insurance through them, because when you get to rent your car, you're gonna have to buy insurance through them too. I would just get it in person when you're actually gonna rent the car with the company. It'll just end up being way less. The food, that costs about $70. The gas, another $70, which is really not that bad. All in all, for the extra cost breakdown would be $1,740, plus the actual dental work, $2,550. So is it actually worth it? Because the total cost of the dental work is actually really cheap. But if you factor in all the extra costs, food, gas, the car rental, hotel if you need it, all of that stuff, all the time you're gonna spend driving to there or flying to there. Personally, I don't think it's worth it for the braces. If you're gonna go, I would definitely go for one and dones like the crowns or like something that's just gonna be like the one time you're gonna do it all at once. But for braces, I would not go. It's just not worth all the time and the hassle of going back and forth, driving, spending all this money when you're literally just saving like $1,000 or $2,000, and you're saving all the hassle of losing an entire day, and just it's just a whole mission. Like, it is just a whole mission. I also ended up getting a speeding ticket one of the times, so that's just like a whole other few $100s that I had to pay, and it's the risk that you take of driving so much, especially driving in the desert. So definitely make sure that you check your speed, because it's really easy to speed in the desert, especially with the muscle car. Yeah, I like to drive fast, and so I have to pay for that now. I was able to get it reduced though, so at least that's good. It's less than what it would have been. And that time really sucked because we were already just running late, and then I didn't realize that there is a time difference in Mexico, so make sure you take that into account. We ended up missing an appointment that we were already late to because we totally didn't even factor in the 1 hour time difference from California to Mexico. So definitely factor in the time if you're gonna make an appointment. But yeah, so go and try it out for one and done type of dental work. Don't go for braces. I don't recommend it. Just get your braces done here. I know they're pricey, but you're gonna end up saving a lot of time, and it's just not worth the amount of money that you're gonna end up saving, because it's just not worth it. Just do little payments if possible. But for the rest, I definitely do recommend to go. If you guys do want my recommendation for dental work, dental places out there, where I went to was called Fortuna Dental. It's literally right on the border. It's literally right there once you get there. My dentist was Oscar Rivera. Tell him I recommended you. He's really good. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for 25 years. And definitely I recommend also going with somebody who knows Spanish, because they'll really be able to communicate with everyone, and it'll just make it a lot smoother. Just try to go with somebody who already knows Spanish. Research, look at reviews to see if there's other people who've had good results. Also, side note, if you want to get a really cheap gel pedicure and manicure, there's some cute nail places out there. Like, I went every single time. It was like $15, $16 for a gel manicure and pedicure. Yeah, so that is my take on dental tourism in Mexico. So thank you guys for watching, and hope you have a great day. Sub for more if you like this type of content, and I'll see you later. Bye.